Alright guys, welcome back. It's Big Poppa T-Mo. We are back on Mortal Online 2, and we are going to be processing some random and nitrate. Now, for this, what we want to do, remember we have the 10 to 1, so for every 10 of the grams, we want 1 nitrate. So what we're going to do here is we're going to shift, right-click, split the amount, and do it in thousands. Do that there, and then for the nitrate we need that into hundreds. Alright, so we've got 3 stacks and 3 stacks, and then we're going to use the extraction Taurus. Grab that, pop one of those and one of those. Hold to start the extraction. And for that quantity, it's actually going to take about 30 seconds. Boop, there we go. We got 12 flake stone off of that, and 6 granum powder. Do that again. Now I pretty much went up there and I picked up every crystal that was out there, and I did that twice. So it does respawn. It takes a few, but you can get a lot more nitrate before you can get the granum. But the granum's easy to go pretty much anywhere. Now the other thing is I went through an entire axe, the bearded axe. And I'll show you what I meant by the durability on that in just a moment. Start the extraction on that. So we're going to go ahead and equip one of those. I did bring extras. I had 3. Now, as your levels go up, you get increased amounts that you get returned. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to go over to some granum right over here. It's nice and convenient. Now we're getting 45 per extraction. Now that was 1 right off the bat, and the durability has already gone down from 80 to 79. So every time you actually get a pile of something, the durability goes down by a point. So bear that in mind. You're going to get 80 extractions from the axe. So if you need to go out and get 5,000 of something, and you're only pulling 50 at a time, it's 100 times you need to go through it. Might need to bring 2 axes. But your levels also go up as you go. You're mining and everything, and you get more and more every pile as your levels go up. So when my mining goes up, just went up to 33. We're still getting 45. When it goes up probably to 35, I'll probably be getting 46, 47. But all my maneuvering techniques and stuff like that are also going up, which is super, super cool. When you go into your action skills and stuff like that, as those go up, it's pretty nice. So you actually get a lot of skills just by doing these various activities. Now, I also had one instance um, where I was explaining that sometimes you'll get the warning down here. One of my skills actually maxed out, athletics maxed out at 100, and it was trying to put more points into athletics. Um, but it wasn't going in, so I had to reset, or I had to click the auto fix button. Haven't run into it again since then. But this does take a little bit of time. So you're probably going to sit there, when you need to go out and do some extractions, find yourself a nice big rock, hit the R, let it go. See, now we're getting 46 per pile. And then just let it go for a little while. Do the AFK thing, watch a YouTube video on another aspect or something like that. And, watch one of the other games I play. Always have something going on in the background. But I'm going to let this go until we get 2,000. And then we'll go ahead and process some more. All right, mining is up to 35, and we're getting 47. Not bad. Now, I also recommend that when you first start out, go out and do your extractions, pick up your materials before you go farm the zombies. You will hit harder, you'll defend better by leveling up all your combat mechanics by doing this. By the time you go over and get the zombies, you got some skills. Can't really argue that too much. All right. Cranking right along. In just a couple hours, you can max out a lot of these skills. Now, you might also notice that there's a suicide button here. If you need to fast travel someplace, this is a way to do it, but make sure you're not wearing anything and nothing is in your inventory. Because when you suicide, you drop all your stuff. Bear that in mind. Alright, one more pile and we should be good. Alright guys, let me go ahead and do these real quick. Just going to go ahead and drop all those in. That way we're not carrying around some extra random. Alright, got that one. Go ahead and get another one done. Now my ore extractions are going up. Alright, so we got 65 flakestone out of that whole process and 32 granite powder. I'm going to hold on to those things. I'm going to store all of this stuff as well. Oh, we're going to go get another piggy. Oh, missed. Die, pig. Alright. Grab those. Now we are over encumbered with that, so we have to put that here. Alright. Now our taming level is 28. So we're actually going to have to level that up a little bit before we can tame anything. We're still over encumbered and we are also exhausted, so we're going to sit down and rest for a minute before we slow walk of shame back into town. Might as well heal up a little bit too. All right. Head on in here to the bank. Hello, Mr. Banker. We're going to keep the cooking pot with us. We're also going to bring our spear. And I kind of want to bring the bow. Because we might level up some archery while we're at it. And I think we're going to go to the graveyard. What is this? Oh, that's just a tavern. While we're right here, I'm going to go ahead and harvest all this stuff real quick. Target of opportunity. Now, the only thing I don't really like about this is the motion of the bending down to pick things up. It kind of makes me a little motion sick. It's not a big fan of head bobs in games. This motion kind of gets to me. But it is what it is. Alright, that's depleted. Let's get the carrots. Carotons. And since we're gathering things, might as well get the Maryland roses real quick. That's depleted. Alright, that one's depleted as well. See, it doesn't take long for these to reappear. But it does take a while before they all come back. So if that field is full, you might as well grab everything. Just drop it off and there you go. Alright, let's go kill some zombies. While we're here, vial vendor. Okay, so that's for alchemy, I believe. But I've never bothered to look up here for anybody, so I figured I'd take a quick opportunity. Okay, so there's the butchery table. Equip the bow. Excuse me. Now there are two different types of arrows. There's the bodkin tips and the broadheads. The bodkins do half the damage of the broadheads. So bear that in mind as well. Oh, somebody's been leaving some stuff behind. Free loot. Whoops, missed that one. Oh, ran out of arrows. Can only carry 25 at a shot. That's a lot of dang arrows. It's maintaining the damage, though. Oopsie, now that one's dead. Oh, no arrows equipped. Alright, let's go ahead and switch weapons. Should probably be blocking some of this. Not a big fan of blocking. We are very over encumbered. Let's actually see how we're doing on Cade points, Clade points. Looks like we've got 18. So we need to kill quite a few zombies.
I have what you're looking for. Thank you. Welcome back anytime.
We were a little tired there, so I'm gonna rest up for a minute and then I'm gonna go kill some more zombies. said the combat in this is a little on the clunky side. It's an interesting system for sure. Boop. Grab my loot. Still over encumbered. But good free stuff. Do our slow walk of shame. But they definitely go down a lot faster once you get your combat skills up. That's why I suggest going out there and doing all that extra stuff beforehand. It's much nicer only hitting them, 4 or 5 times as opposed to 10 or 12 times.
Nice talking to you.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and sit by the fire for a moment. Get all healed up. It'll be nice and good to go. Do a nice little screenshot there. This guy's standing right in front of me. Thanks, buddy. Alright, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Thanks again for all the love and support. You guys have been absolutely amazing, as always. Really do appreciate it. If you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you a thing. It means the world to me. Click that notification, get notified every time BigPoppaTMo posts new content or goes live. Until next time, go kill your own damn zombies.